and welcome to Model Kit, whatever day of the week it is. Well, it's Saturday now. So, I'm gluing the radiator grill to the Bedford ML. But I've not glued the cab onto the chassis yet because I want to paint the interior. But it's easier to work to get everything aligned with the cab positioned on the chassis. And now I'm going to fit the wings. I'm not doing it on camera because it's a very footery job, so trust me that I'll glue it on and then I'll show you what's what. Problem here that the wings don't want to fit under the bonnet, so I've trimmed some off here, there on the right side, filed it down. Now there seems to be a problem here on the on the left side, and I'm gonna have to trim a bit here at the back of the wheel arch, the bonnet arch, let's say there when it meets the wing, the mud guards. I'm gonna have to trim it there as well. And okay, the assembly of the cab was not great, very complicated, very bad moulding, very imprecise, and it's just difficult to get things to match. And the wing, I'm using a Corgi 00176 OB bus as a reference for the wings, and the bus has got a slightly shorter bonnet to make space for the bodywork at the back compared to the lorry, but the wings are the same, absolutely the same. So it's far from an ideal kit. In fact, I think it's honestly the worst kit I've ever built. Worst from just about every point of view. Instructions, written instructions, lack of drawings, bad moulding, tons of flash, rubbishy assembly. I mean, they could have easily made a series of clips here at the side, even a one-piece seat, which would have doubled up as a sort of frame inside, like on the Zvezda. That Zvezda Soviet military lorry right there beside the Bedfords. This is absolute tosh. Absolute tosh with such a thing like this. Maybe the railway wagons are easier to assemble because they're all flat surfaces, but this is rubbish. Okay, we'll manage. I'll manage to do it. Right, that's more or less the correct fit. I had to trim a great big bit off the bonnet here, so there's a nasty gap there that I will then fill up, probably with a wee trim, and I'll trim it the right size of 0.30 styrene, or even better, I'll just fill that with a blob of glue and glaze before painting, because I'm not going to bother with Tamiya putty because that would just make my life even more miserable working like this. So this is oh, beep 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 beep, the proverbial, more or less. That's what it is. Nice model. Badly designed. Well, maybe not badly designed. Badly made. I did fit things aligned. I mean, the molding of the mudguards is completely wonky. It's all wonky, but it looks pretty okay now. So let's see if we can glue everything together now. At least the cab, and then if we should be able to put the cab on. Okay, let's see. Okay, I've managed to get this cab, the mudguards fitted to the cab, the wings, and I filled in the gap. Of course, I chopped off too much here. I've managed to fill in that gap you see between the bonnets and the mudguards, using plenty of Tamiya cement to melt things down, and I fitted a little clipping of 0.30mm styrene in there to fill in the gap, which it's all blending in with glue, with cement, melting into one piece, and then that'll also get filled in with paint. So we are straight enough. You see that, like that. And let's be very gentle because the glue hasn't set yet, so we don't want problems. That's okay. The radiator grille is not, it's not super straight, but these lorries, my lorry was in service, used, definitely very often might not be very straight. You know, the wings get, the mudguards get bashed, things are not, never very tidy. So okay, I'll have a rather in-service look. But now the radiator grille is flush with the bumper, because before it was standing in mid-air. So it fitted perfectly here on the right side, but on the left side there was a wee corner there, low down, just behind the radiator grille, and the whole side, the whole left side of the bodywork and side of the bonnet were, oopsie daisy, I can't see what I'm doing, were too short. So I had to add a wee 0.75 thickness styrene profile there between the radiator grille and the bonnet. So it's all very, very, very badly moulded, to be sincere. So let's just let this thing here set, and I'll go and have my lunch. So that's that. Cheerio, and see you next time.